Happy Self-Care Saturday, Stream Spirits. This is Joanne from Damselfly Transformations. If you check out my TikTok page, don't have very many followers, and I have a series of random videos, a lot of them about my art. But my intent is to start creating some videos on a regular basis. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I ramp up my video or my followers here on TikTok. Anyway, my name is Joanne, like I said, and I am a women's empowerment and wellness coach. And my book face page is Damselfly Transformations, which is the name of my coaching practice. And I have baptized Saturday, Self-Care Saturday. And for myself, Self-Care Saturday is going to be about spending time in this space that I created for myself in my backyard, which, yes, includes some damselflies and dragonflies and my beautiful roses. And excuse the noise if you can hear that. My neighbors have a bird deterrent in their backyard, which sort of plays every few minutes, apparently to get rid of birds that are pooping in their yard. Anyway, so we have that to contend with. So getting back to Self-Care Saturday, this morning, as I was getting ready for my day, I was thinking back on what seems like many years ago when I was in my late 30s. And at that time in my life, I was doing my master's, I was teaching full-time, I was raising my two wonderful boys, and also obviously running a household. And when I look back at it sometimes, I wonder how I managed to do all that. And I know that for many of you women out there, that is your present reality. So I wanted to quickly share something that I did back then that I found was really helpful to me in grounding myself, in staying connected to what was important to me, in reminding me to take care of my needs. Because as women, even though, and which is often the case, we're like surrounded by a lot of people who need us, our needs don't disappear. They just don't. And if we don't tend to them, there will be negative outcomes for ourselves and for the people around us. So anyway, one of the things that I did back then was I dedicated a corner in my room. So what I did is I got this table, and I don't know if any of you remember these tables. I bought it at Walmart, and I didn't even know if they sell them anymore, but it was made out of this fake wood or something, compressed wood, and the bottom was like, I think 2 triangles that you connected together, and then you put the wooden circle on it. Anyway, so I got in this cheap table, and I put a tablecloth on it. And I think I had a garden chair or something, and I placed that in a spot in my room. And I put on that table things that reminded me of what was important to me, or things that inspired me, or things that reminded me of what I was grateful for in my life, things that energized me and brought positivity to my life. So there were things like, there was, a journal. It could have been like incense and a candle. Sometimes I had affirmation cards on there. Sometimes I had a book that I was reading. And set all that up so it looked really pretty. And what that did, it had like a few sort of purposes, or it did a few things for me. One, I would see that space every morning and every night before I went to bed. And just seeing it reminded me of the things that I valued and that were important to me. Reminded me of the things that I needed to stay grounded and to be the best mom I could be, and the best teacher I could be, and the best me I could be in all the areas of my life that I was working at. And also, it was practical because I would try every morning when everybody was downstairs and doing their thing and getting ready. I would set aside 5 minutes for myself. If it was less, it was less if I didn't have as much time. And I would sit down at that table. The birds are going to start again. Sorry about that. I would sit down at that table and I might journal. I might listen to music. I might just do a short meditation. I might read a gratitude card or a positive affirmation card. I would just take a minute to ground myself and center myself. And just doing that helped me better move through my day. So anyway, that was just something that helped me at a crazy busy time in my life. And I thought I'd share that with all of you today on this Self-Care Saturday. You know, sometimes self-care doesn't have to be complicated. And creating a safe, sacred self-care space for yourself can remind you of the fact that you do have needs and that they are important and that you can find ways to meet those needs. You have to find ways to meet those needs on a daily basis. So I hope that helps, and I hope everybody has an awesome day and an awesome Self-Care Saturday, and let me know what you're doing for Self-Care Saturday.